It's been so long since I've done a haul video, I don't even remember if I know how to do any of this stuff anymore. All right, hey all you action figure fans, I'm back. It's me, Justin, the Action Figure Minute. It's been like 2 months or more, maybe over 2 months since I've done a haul video, and man, I've been super busy. Past couple months, work has been crazy. Son graduated from college. He went to IU Bloomington. Daughter graduated from high school. She's going to be going to IU Bloomington. Family vacation, etc., etc. I just have had zero time to do any filming, and I'm trying to really get back into the swing of things. So I thought I would kick it off tonight, and I'm going to go shoot some other videos later, but kick it off with a haul video. And there's going to be quite a bit here because, again, it's been over 2 months, and a lot of toys have been piling up. I may have stopped filming videos, but the manufacturers, they have not stopped pumping out the product. So I thought I would start here with, let's go this way, Real Ghostbusters. I love this line. I can only say I love it so much because I haven't even opened a single figure yet. Now this is Ray and the Mr. Gash set. You can't really see it in there due to all the protection that's going on. But man, I'm super pumped to see this one. I haven't opened up any of my Real Ghostbusters figures yet because I don't know where I'm going to put them. I don't have a display space carved out for them anywhere. So I got to figure that out. I really should open up something soon. One of them soon just to see. I mean, these aren't cheap. I'm putting in a bit of money into them. So it'd be good to know what I'm investing in. But regardless, I've heard everyone just gushing about the figure, so I'm all in. I got that probably 2 months ago, and then I just got this just the other day. When the line kicked off, I was not in. I was very hesitant, and I missed out on getting this, what's his name, Sam Hain, the pumpkin guy. I didn't get him, and then I finally kicked myself in the butt when I saw the Boogeyman that came with Egon. I'm like, all right, I'm in. I got that set, and then I'm like, okay, I need to backtrack, get Peter, and I guess I maybe just won't get Sam Hain because I had to buy Peter separately because I couldn't get the 2-pack. Well, good for me. I'm still able to get this Sam Hain version. It's a slight color difference. Instead of brown robes, it has purple, but now I'm in, and in my mind, I'm complete. It's good enough for me. I don't need, especially I don't need 2 color variants of the Ghost. So, super excited. Maybe I should start with, I don't know, maybe this guy. Open him up first. What do you think? Tell me, throw it in the comments. If there's a certain set that you think I should open up first, let me know. Be excited to hear what you guys think. Out of all the sets, which one's your favorite and which one I should open up first? And while I'm talking about doing all that YouTube social jibba jabba, go tap that like button, hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate you. Next, we'll go on to Valaverse. It's been quite a while since I purchased Valaverse items. I think I did purchase a few of the weapons packs at Legions Con 2025. Now, I guess we'll go into a little bit of toy drama here as my buddies over at the My Wife Is Gonna Kill Me podcast do with their toy drama segment. And shout out to those guys. If you aren't watching them, go watch the My Wife Is Gonna Kill Me podcast for your toy news because those guys are hilarious. Love you guys. Hope to see you soon this summer. But now to the drama. Toy Unity is happening the same weekend at the same city where Legions Con is happening this year. Now, I guess what's the drama? You know, I guess 2 toy conventions same time. It sounds good. Toy Unity. Everybody come together, right? But it's featuring the Savage Crucible team, which is kind of like, you know, the competition, I guess we'll say, to Mythic Legions. And I think they have some background and maybe some, I don't know, maybe some drama there between 4 Horsemen and Savage Crucible people. But then we also have Valaverse now. They're not going to be at Legions Con this year. They're going to be at Toy Unity. If I'm going to Legions Con this year, I'll probably have to make my way over here to Toy Unity. I like all the lines. I like the toys. I like things. Just show it to me. Just give me the plastic. I don't feel like, as a toy fan, you should have to choose if you're going to side with going to one toy convention or the other. But anyway, Toy Unity's coming up, and it's kind of taking some shine off of the 4 Horsemen. I guess long story short, what do you guys think? I'm sitting a little close to the camera here. What do you guys think? 2 conventions, same city, same days, and they're big ones. Yay, nay, should they be doing it? Shouldn't they be doing it? I don't know. What are your thoughts? Let me know. Again, throw it in the comments. Then there's also an advertisement for Titans Toy Expo. Looks like this is October 10th in Nashville, S.E. Murfreesboro, so Tennessee. Tennessee is not too far from me. Oh, maybe. We got CarverCon coming up, I think, next month too. CarverCon in Ohio. All right, anyway, let's get to the toys. With the order that I put in, I did cash in some of my action figure points. And this first one, I already cracked it open, but it is their mail away with the action figure points of, what's her name? I can't remember her name off the top of my head right now. But yeah, I got this new mail away figure. Oh, here we go. Mail away of Pandora. That's her name. It was the tip of my tongue. So the mail away of Pandora. Looks like Pandora, while I've got it out, she's got this red stand, an alt head, and looks like a knife and 2 handguns and some hands for the accessories. Pretty cool. You know, this with the points cost $10. So you just had I had to mail the points in ahead of time. Can't remember the points off the top of my head. You can go to the Valorverse's website to check that out. But I also included it with my order, so it, you know, it came with everything else. And they were running a sale also on old product. It was like 15% off. So I think it came to $8.50 plus the points that I cashed in. Also with that, I did the most recent mail away, which is this Crimson Technology figure. Again, $8.50 after the discount plus the points. This Praetorian Fury, which I was kind of like so on. I didn't know if I really wanted like the robotic type figure in my military line, but Cobra Bats. I thought this guy will probably be really cool to check him out. And look at all the stuff he comes decked out with. I mean, especially compared to that Pandora I just showed you. Holy crap. There's a lot for your money there. So that's pretty cool. Praetorian Fury. And he even comes with 3 action points for me to cash in later. So that's pretty sweet. I don't know if Pandora did. Probably not, since there's not a card back for her. Okay, now let's get into the meat and potatoes of what I actually ordered. We'll start with this box first. I got a Malice figure. And from what I understand, Malice, you could have also received a Chase version that was bloodied. Blood on the head, and I don't know, maybe blood spray on the armor. I don't recall, but I'm happy I didn't get that because I don't really need bloody paint apted figures on my shelf, especially if like I'm only going to get one of these. It's kind of like this is a very particular look for the figure where this is more general, so I'm happy to get this version in this case for this guy. Pennywise, bloodied clown version, I definitely want that one though, from NECA. It's on my list. It's in my big bad toy store pile of loot right now, actually. All right, now we have Jester here. Jester, the pictures online, Jester's grinning head sculpt looked pretty cartoony, comic-y in my opinion, but in hand, I think it looks really good. I'm excited to crack it open, check them out. Lots of cool little knives and hatchets and all sorts of cutlery. And there's also, I think it's an exclusive bloody version of Jester, but again, happy with this one. Then this is the one I really wanted. Well, probably the second most one I wanted. We'll get to that at the end here. The Blackbeard figure. I mean, if this guy doesn't scream, I'm a Dreadnought, you know, all over him, I don't know what does. He looks fantastic. Super excited to get him. Definitely the coolest figure that I got in this box. But yeah, Blackbeard, really good. Lieutenant Hun, sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but badass chick. Lots of gear, looks great. Get you a close-up for that head sculpt so you can check that out. Paint apps and everything looking good. So another one. Another black figure. The black, we have Vane. I guess we can talk about the packaging on these guys too. But they also now have, get that up here for you. So they're doing points also for these. So this is a 3-pointer, and we're calling these spoils for future promotions. So I think I heard Bobby say on one of his Valaverse shows that he does, and he does great shows too. If you haven't checked out his shows, he puts out a lot of great knowledge on there, so shout out to Bobby. They're going to be doing a separate mail-away figures for the black figures. They're going to be doing both Valaverse and the black, so that's really cool. I think that's a fun thing to do. I wish more companies would do that sort of mail-away thing. And last but not least, I got this Corsairs figure. I think this is more of just like an army builder type figure. So I picked up one of these. I think there's 2 different versions, but I decided I'm spending a lot of money. I got this one. And then I guess for the figure that I didn't get that I wish I would have gotten was, I believe it's called the black figure. It's the figure with the squid head. You know, it's on me why I didn't get the figure. Valaverse, you know, Bobby, they put it all up for everybody to get. I didn't get it just because it was the only figure I would have wanted from the site at the time, but they made it available for everyone. But I'm like, I'll wait until there's other things that I want to get and I can put it all in one order, and then it's sold out. So that's on me. But from what I understand, that there's going to be another version of the figure. Not a re-release, might be some repaints and might be some extras included with it. So I guess I'll patiently wait for that, and then when it drops, I won't wait for it to sell out again. That would be on me again, and that would be my fault. All right, let's move on. Let's pack this up and see what else I got. All right, this was out of left field for me. Super cool though. I've seen several people post about it, and I'm like, yeah, I want them. A company called Plastic Meatball made figures from the movie The Labyrinth. Now, these are the reaction scaled or style, if you will. So old toys, kind of like your Kenner toys of yesteryear. So this is the Jareth figure, the Goblin King throne room version. And we can see on the back, Wave 1 consisted of Sarah and Hoggle and Jareth. Now, I got Wave 1, but unfortunately, they're all sold out of Hoggle. Now, here's a tip for you if you're interested in these. I did email Plastic Meatball, and they replied pretty fast too, and they said, hey, I love this line, I want in, but you're out of Hoggle. I need Hoggle. If I'm gonna have a collection, how could I have a collection without having Hoggle? And they said, I got you, fam. They said exactly that, because, you know, Plastic Meatball people, they talk like that. They said, I got you, fam. We got more Hoggles on the way. So if you are waiting on a Hoggle, and maybe I should check back to see, I'll post it in the little overlay. If Hoggle's back, I'll check to see. But supposedly, Hoggle's on the way. So let's see here. Wave 2, we have Sir Didymus and Ambrosius. This is my daughter's probably least favorite character from the movie. She and I, we love watching this movie, especially when she was growing up, and she still loves it now. I got her on the Plastic Meatball website. They have a poster of the little worm with his "hello" quote, so I got her that, and she has it hanging up on a wall in her room. I'll take a picture maybe and do an overlay of it here as well. But yeah, Sir Didymus and Ambrosius. And here's the other Wave 1 figure. We have Sarah and the worm. Let's get a close-up on Sarah. And, oh, go this way. The worm. Nah, just a worm. All right, let's see here. Now we have Toby and Goblin. And I hope that if they do more waves of these figures, that they do a lot more goblins. There's some pretty cool, pretty iconic looking goblins that I really would hope they would get to. This is one of them. I'm super happy for it. And we got a little baby Toby. It looks okay. But it's that reaction old school style toy. Then also in Wave 2, we have Jareth, the Goblin King, in his masquerade gear. So in the package, you can see they have the mask on him, and the mask has a little handle for him to hold the mask. But on the back, we'll flip to the back again. You can see this way. You can see he can hold his mask also. So that's really neat. Great card back too for all of these. It's just the pictures that they're used. Looks like my cards, I mean, I ordered them all mint, but whether it's the way I stored them or what, they're not exactly straight card backs you can see there, but I'm an opener, as you know, so it doesn't matter. But for those of you that do care, there's your info. Then I have Sarah in her masquerade gown, and look at that shimmer. Look at that shine. Go up close. And I don't think I gave you a really good close of Sir Didymus and Ambrosius. So we'll go back to him real quick too. There they are. Let's see here if we can get Ambrosius for you from the side view. Ambrosius! Ambrosius! All right, is there any more in here? Oh, I did order this as well. I've never even seen this movie, Time Bandits, but it was, I think it was like a damaged card and it was cheap, and the figure I thought looked really cool. And it also, I think this was also, yeah, this is a 2002 Designer Con exclusive, so they still have these in stock, one of 750. So must not have been a really big seller for them, but we have Evil here. And I just thought he was a cool, you know, it's got the vinyl cloak reminiscent of like the old Jawa from Star Wars way back in the day. But I've never seen Time Bandits, and I'm like, all right, well, he looks pretty cool. Maybe the damages, he's got like, he's compressed on his nose in there, so it looks like that bubble is super tight pushing down on his nose. I also want this little guy. I don't know, again, don't know anything about it. Og, this little pig guy. Og as a pig. Great name. I want an Og as a pig. Maybe the next Plastic Meatball order I put in. All right, that's everything I got from Plastic Meatball. Next. All right, a little random box here. I got a Shock T Star Wars Vintage Collection figures on sale. I believe I got that at Target on a sale. Definitely not paying no $20 for some Star Wars Vintage Collection figure anymore. Not doing it. I have a Mr. Fuji figure, and I've been waiting for Mr. Fuji forever, for Mattel to do Mr. Fuji. This is awesome, super excited. I got two. He got two! He got two! Yeah, I got two, because I want to do one with each head sculpt in my display collection behind me. I want to put one with maybe Yokozuna, and of course one with Demolition for this head right here. So that'll be super cool. I'll probably do an unboxing video for these just so I can show them both off side by side. Even though it's a pretty simple figure, probably be a pretty quick video. But Mr. Fuji gonna get his day in my collection finally. I believe I got these from Nerdzoic, these next two. I got Coco Beware and Frankie. First time in the line, Coco Beware. Now, little bit of info on this figure. This was supposed to come out a long time ago. It was slated in the Mattel WWE line a long time ago, but got pulled, I think, last second because of that whole concussion lawsuit that was going on for years and years and years. He must be on good terms with WWE now. That lawsuit is settled, and I'm happy for it because, you know, giving him his due in Mattel, immortalized in plastic, and of course, he's getting some sort of royalties, I'm sure, from this figure. So, you know, if he needed help, the wrestler himself, super happy for that. I'm just looking at the back, his move, the Ghostbuster. Coco Beware, super cool. And then I got, who is this, Nikki Bella as well. Because I like the modern female wrestlers. I think they're super cool too. So Nikki Bella. Next, two Mr. Fuji's. This past week was the closest box, so we'll just jump to this past week. Target was running a really good deal. I don't know if it was Target. I've seen people saying there were different deals. I saw some people saying it was like 20 off of 80, but for me, they were saying spend 40, save 10. So I did several purchases to maximize that. You know, get the free shipping over $35, $10 off when you spent over 40, stay above that $35 threshold after the discount for the total, and you got free shipping. So I got a few Marvel Legends figures, and these were on sale. So this is Spider-Man in his alien costume. So I got that, and I think he looks super cool. Ultimately, I'm going to get this entire wave. Here we go over this way so you can see who's all in the wave. But I only got a few to start off, and I'm fine with being patient and waiting, especially on Marvel Legends anymore, because it seems like you can always get them on sale. You don't have to buy them full price. I got the Falcon figure in his retro costume. And then I picked up, I was holding off on this version of Emma Frost in her diamond form. I was holding off on her for a long time, but again, she was on part of that sale. Plus she was heavily discounted, over $10 off standard retail price. So I said, okay, yeah, I'll bite. And it's a cool look from the Uncanny X-Men Emma Frost. And I was not going to buy this. I wasn't going to buy any of the figures from this line. I never had them as a kid, but I've seen them. This one really spoke to me, and it might be the only one I get. But King Kong Bundy and the big rubber guys, you know, rubber figures, there's a couple of these that I think are really cool. Hogan would be one, maybe Dusty. But if I had to, I'm just going to buy one, oddly enough, I wanted this King Kong Bundy just because he looks ultra retro, super, it's weird. He looks so simple, he looks good. He looks so good, he looks bad. What do you say there? But King Kong Bundy, I think this is really cool. And it's like an iconic look, I think, for this style of figure, this rubber figure. I mean, he's in a wrestling pose. He's in a wrestling singlet. He's an ugly looking dude. I thought this was cool, so I'm like, you know what, I'll get one, I'll test the waters. What's neat with this figure, and it's probably because it's all rubber, there's like a little vent, I don't know if it'll come through on the camera, but there's little vent holes here, so the packaging breathes, and probably the figure doesn't get all crazy nasty in that packaging. But King Kong Bundy, screw it, I'm not going to do an opening video for King Kong Bundy, so I'm going to rip him open right here, right now. As expected, he's a rubber figure. I don't know what I was supposed to expect. I thought maybe it'd be more like the Bendies figures. I did have a lot of the little 4-inch Bendies when I was a kid. Not really much you can do with this guy other than, look like King Kong Bundy, which is still great. So he stands good. He looks like a toy. He is a toy. I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty fun, but ultimately, again, not having these in the past, I wasn't really knowing entirely what to expect, but it's kind of like a little rubber statue. And it's heavy. All right, next. All right, kind of all over the place, it looks like, with this next box. G.I. Joe Classified Divers. I actually ended up purchasing this on a heavy discount from Target's eBay store. I think it's like bullseyedeals.com is what they go under on eBay. So I got this for a really good price. And I also got this MCU Captain America. I didn't have an MCU Captain America, so that's really neat. Got him at a very good price. From Amazon, I purchased, what's this guy's name? Pirate Captain Brutus. I wasn't really crazy because this is like that old, 5 POA style, for the plastic meatballs, Labyrinth figures, that works. For Star Wars, I would like something more articulated and modern, but, I don't think they're going to do a different version of Pirate Captain Brutus here. So I figured if I want to have a representation for him in my massive Star Wars collection, I need to get this one. So I got him. Then I think this all is part of a past Target sale as well. I got this guy super cheap. Black Series Darth Vader. I've said it time and time again, I'm not collecting Star Wars Black Series, but yet here I am with another Star Wars Black Series, but it's Darth freaking Vader. How could you not get Darth Vader? I think I got him for like 10 bucks on some super low Target deal. So yeah, Darth Vader. I'm trying to remember where I got these two. It was either Nerdzoic or maybe Jay's Toys. I can't remember which, but we got La Primera Stephanie Vacquier, looking great. And then Julia, looking really great. A lot of great paint apps and deco all over Julia. She comes with a little mask. You can see how she wears that mask. Must just clip on her face there. But that's super cool. Very good looking designs for these women wrestlers and their ring gear. I got this from Big Bad Toy Store. This is part of their 9 to 5 Warriors line. Who is this? This is Break Room Bandits Slice Age. Now the package is ripped open. I did buy it damaged packaging. The reason why I got this, I don't know. I do know. I never had those Food Fighters toys as a kid, and this looks like, you know, kind of like a stand-in for that. I figure if nothing else, if I don't buy any more of these, I could put them maybe back here with my Super 7 TMNT figures that are back there as a Super 7 like villain, a Super 7 TMNT villain. He fits in well. They also have another version of this figure that's all in like a see-through blue clear plastic. I pre-ordered it. I canceled. It came in stock. It was in my Big Bad Toy Store pile of loot. I canceled it because I saw they're doing a reorder of it, and I was like, all right, I want to see what this one looks like first before I decide if I want more or not. But as I was doing the pre-order, you know, and it's still on pre-order. I haven't paid for it yet, but the price is the same as this guy, and it doesn't list that the clear blue one comes with the accessory. So this guy has, I guess we can see it right here. He's got like the pizza protector little table thing that we would all use as kids, as little playhouse tables. And then he comes with a pizza slicer up here for his weapon. The clear one doesn't list it comes with any of those in the accessories, and it doesn't show pictures of it in the listing as well. So I've been meaning to send Big Bad Toy Store an email just to see if there's a clarification there. Does it come with any accessories or not? You would think for the same price point it would, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe they figure, no, this is an exclusive clear blue translucent plastic apps version, and we're not going to include any extra accessories with it and still charge you the same. Hopefully not, but maybe. If not, then I probably won't buy. All right, Sagat. Now, I got the Sagat here from Storm Collectibles. This is, what are they calling this line? Street Fighter Alpha, Storm Collectibles, Street Fighter Alpha, Storm Arena line. That's what I was looking for, the Storm Arena line. Now, when they did release this initially, I think there were several of them that had an upper torso that was just completely off with the wrong color. So Big Bad Toy Store was sending out swappable replacement upper torsos with it. Mine looks like it's perfectly good in package here, and the figure just, it looks fantastic. So I'm super pumped for this Sagat. I think he looks super cool. I don't know, is he better than the Jada Toys version? Haven't opened up that one yet either, so I've got both of them now, but I figure they look so great, I want both. Soldiers of Fortune, Big Bad Toy Store, Big Bad Workshop's own line. I got this figure. He was the only figure that I initially pre-ordered from this wave. He came in stock, and the reason why I got him is because of this not hooded Cobra Commander head, because up until just recently, everybody thought Hasbro was never going to do a hooded Cobra Commander for the Classifieds line, and now we're getting one for, I believe it's the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. So that's really cool. But, you know, maybe I'll like this one. This one, he's in a suit and tie. So it would be a different look than if you were getting the other one from Hasbro, because I don't think that one's in a suit and tie. I'll maybe do an overlay. This one is. A couple more figures from Big Bad Toy Store, Big Bad Workshop. I didn't get one, but he got two of this. What is his name? Season 0 Phantom Core Command Unit. Now, I got two of these because when I pre-ordered it, I pre-ordered them at Legions Con. And I believe when I pre-ordered at their table at Legions Con, I saved an extra $10 over their standard retail pricing. So that's why I didn't get one. They got me with two. We'll see after I open one if I feel like if I need both or not, or maybe I'll know somebody that might want one or sell one or who knows what. But I got two of these guys, and I guess we'll open it up here. Nice little magnetic box, but we'll get a look at them. So the head that's on the body is the same head. It looks like the same head as the Declan Van Helsing figure. So of course I'd want to use this other head if I wasn't going to only have one of these. Staying with Operation Monster Force, this is another figure. What's his name? Chatsworth. Why is he named Chatsworth? No idea, but we've got this big military Sasquatch here. And he was another figure that Big Bad Toy Store said, hey, if you're an early pre-order, you get a discount. So I got a discount on Chatsworth as well because I did the early pre-order. And doing the early pre-order is helpful to the retailer because they know how many, helps them give an estimate for how many they're going to need to order from the factory. Of course, they'll always go plus, above, and beyond that, but it helps them gauge, how many of these do we need, how many do we need to order without, dying on hand on inventory of these. So I did that. Last from this Big Bad Toy Store haul pile of loot, I got the retailer exclusive dwarf head for Mythic Legions. That's who I did the pre-order for that on. So it's a blonde paint sculpt. There are 3 versions. I think I talked about this before when the Rising Suns wave came out. There are 3 versions of this head. There's this blonde version that was the retailer exclusive, and then I think it was like a brownish reddish hair version that was the all-in exclusive that came with people that all-in directly ordered from Four Horsemen Studios. And then there's also the, we'll still say it's a version, but it's a one-off tribute version that they did for the custom that they made for Justin's family. Justin, Mythic Legions collector, avid Mythic Legions collector, huge dwarf fan, and who tragically, sadly passed away. So this was an honor and a tribute to him that they put this figure together, put this head out, and then made it available to the fans to get it. So super cool of Four Horsemen to do that. All right, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 movie. What is this, Turtles in Time? I don't even know if I've ever even seen this movie. I heard it was just bad, but I thought the look was cool. I got the other pack, Donatello and Raphael, a long time ago at a really good discounted price. And I was like, oh, I'll find the other one at a really good discounted price, and I never did find it at a really good discounted price. But I recently just found it for like standard retail MSRP. So I got this set as well. I believe I did end up getting it from Walmart. All right, next. What's also crazy is after, doing this for 2+ months, 2.5 months, I don't know, however long I said it's been, that I still remember where I got the majority of this stuff. So anyway, Catra from Ross. I'm not collecting this cartoon collection line, but the reason why I did get this one is because of the cat form of Catra. So I could put the cat in my Masters of the Universe Classics line to go with that Catra. So that's why I ended up picking this up. Paid a little bit for the accessory, but I wanted it. All right, the red painted guys. These guys with all these red paint apps. We've got Bullseye and Muse from Marvel Legends, and these guys look super cool, super dope. I'm happy to add both of these from my collection. These are from Daredevil. All right, next up, Dreadnoks. We've got Zanya with the Dreadnought Chameleon Swamp Skier. Now, they packed it in with her, probably a way to get people to maybe buy this figure. Maybe they didn't think it would be a heavy hitter on her own, but put her with Zartan's Swamp Skier. Everybody knows the Swamp Skier from the original Zartan figure, and then maybe people buy a lot more of her. So got that, and I would have bought Zanya by herself because more Dreadnoks are always good. I always want more Dreadnoks. All right, Target got this on a super sale when it first dropped. This is from the new movie Mandalorian and Grogu. I don't think this would be a spoiler by now. Mandalorian Grogu, I thought it was all right. It's a popcorn flick. You didn't need to watch it. You didn't need to be current on Star Wars. Ultimately, probably kind of forgettable. I don't know if I'll ever watch it again, but I didn't have a Razor Crest in my Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron line. I wasn't collecting when it first came out, so I thought I would jump in on this. Now, and they made a few different versions of this now. The standard version, I don't think the standard version, maybe it didn't come with Zeb, I'm not certain, but it definitely didn't come with the blast effects that you're seeing in this packaging. And I ended up getting this Target exclusive version, like right when it came out, for less than the retail of the standard version. So this was the no-brainer for me to get this one, pick it up. AliExpress, more Blockies. What Blockies is this? This is the Blockies, Transformers Blockies. I think it's Series 10, maybe 9. I guess see a 9 down here. I'm not certain. 9 or 10. Oh, there's a 10 up here. So this is Series 10, Blockies Galaxy. Love the blockies. I've got them all displayed up on a shelf right here. All the ones I've opened right now. Super cool, super fun. All the colors. It's a really inexpensive way and manageable way to collect Transformers if you never collected Transformers before, like myself. So I highly endorse these blockies, especially the Galaxy versions. And then Hopdo Toys Goblin. This guy, if you know, you know. He comes with some interesting accessories. I got him on AliExpress on a pretty decent deal. I'd say for standard Mythic Legions figure price is what he was when I first got him. But he comes with some really interesting accessories. So I'm definitely going to do an opening video on him. I know a lot of people have probably done it by now, but I love goblins. And I guess you can see a little spoiler in this image right here of the little accessories he comes packing with. All right, next. This looks like more Target deals. Hitting some other toys on the ground here. Some more Target deals that they had going last week. So I got Padme here from Attack of the Clones, from the end of the Attack of the Clones movie. And then he didn't get one. He didn't get two. But he got three of the Royal Guards, the Cobra La Royal Guards, to army build these. This will bring my total, I think, to 5 of these now. I just opened 2 of them to see if I really wanted to get more, and apparently I wanted to get more. They were on sale as part of Target's deal right now, last week, but now they've got even a better deal. So if you haven't got this, and if I get this video put up and out, I think these are on sale online. If you're a Target Circles member, you got to be basically logged into your Target account. Rather than just buying them off the shelf, but they're on sale for like only 25 bucks, and you get a lot packed in here, and it's a big beefy dude. So I don't know if I'll do any sort of return-o, exchange-o to save that extra money, but hey, we got these guys. Let's see here. While I was on vacation, I finally, I missed out on the pre-order for this Ninja Zartan Target exclusive, but I finally was able to get one. He was the last one that they had at the Destin Target. Shout out to Destin Target. That's where I was. Weather sucked, unfortunately. I guess I shouldn't say sucked, but it was rainy a lot, cloudy a lot when I was there. Waves were bad, double red flags. Lifeguard even didn't let me get into the water, in the beach, in the ocean, up to my knees. He made me and my daughter, 18-year-old daughter, get out of the water. But anyway, Ninja Zartan. Walmart, they didn't cancel a pre-order. I got the Night Creeper, the Cobra Night Creeper, and the Dire Tech. I was shocked that they just didn't cancel the pre-order, because that's what Walmart does. You put a pre-order in online, and you're like, all right, am I going to get it or am I not? Oh, you're going to cancel it? Okay, I guess I'll just have to wait and find it. But no, they actually fulfilled an order. Holy crap. So I got him. And then part of the sale, I'm going to return my full price version, and I picked up another Jesse the Body from the Bob Backlund Build-A-Figure wave. So that's for this box. My wife just walked through. I had to pause. You could hear maybe some noises. But this is a long video, I guess. What should I expect? You're going to get interrupted, especially filming toy haul video for so long. Hopefully somebody decides to watch this. Ross, I got Darth Vader and the 501st Clone Trooper. Look at this price point on these guys. $4.99 for each. Yeah, I'm going to pick up every single Clone Trooper I see for $4.99. And Darth Vader, I might already have this, and I might have already got one from Ross for this price, but it's Darth Vader. All right, then I've got the Stranger. How do you pronounce his name? Quimir? Finally picked up the Stranger. I was bummed. I think I've talked about it before on the channel. I was bummed that they canceled the Acolyte. I was not hating it. I was enjoying it. Oh, this is a great one. Stormtrooper, Ross, $4.99. Hell yeah. Okay, Target's eBay store again. I got this big Mecha Sonic, and he can, eyes light up. There we go. You can see his eye lighting up, and he's got these little poppable skates here on both of his feet. And I bought it off their site. You know, it said it was brand new, and it's all scuffed to hell on its feet. Somebody like opened it up, played with it, returned it. Whatever. I sent a message to their eBay store, and they gave me like $2 back in credit. I'm like, all right, whatever. I guess I'll be fine with that. So got him, and he has a little Sonic figure that fell out somewhere. The box was just destroyed, so that's why he's already opened. Another Star Wars figure. Oh, R2-D2, Ross, $4.99. Here's a little Happy Meal. There he went. Happy Meal Sonic. I'm not going to go fetch him. These are from Jay's Toys. Look at this, Jay's Toys. He does this super great packaging to make sure it gets to the customers with care. I don't really care though, because I open it. But shout out to Jay's Toys because they're really going the extra mile to protect the packaging for the people that want that. So I got this Blockies Transformers Optimus Prime with his semi-truck. So there we go. Thought that was a really neat one to get. And another Ross figure, Orko. I think I'll buy like every Orko I see, every version of Orko, just because I think Orko's cute. I think he's fun. I still haven't seen the new He-Man movie, and I've heard such great things. It took me 2.5 months to make this video. Clearly, I've not really had the time. Finally found Piper for the X-Pac Build-A-Figure wave. I'm down to the last one. I only need China. And I have her favorited in my Walmart app to see if she'll ever pop up available, but it's like 60 bucks right now. Some reseller selling it. So I'm waiting, playing the long game. Ultimately, I'll get her someday so I can finish my X-Pac. All right, back to Jay's Toys. Jay's Toys, they were running a sale when I purchased these. I was kind of on the fence whether or not I wanted to get the Infinite Legions figures, but I did. I ended up getting them. A little fuzzball floating around. I did end up getting them because they were on sale. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give them a crack. So 4 Horsemen Studios, Infinite Legions. What are these guys' names? Phaedon and Phanost. I think, which one's your favorite out of the two in terms of looks? I think I like this guy the most. But we'll see. These are Glyos inspired from the Glyos designs. A lot of love between the Glyos community and 4 Horsemen Studios. And last but not least from Jay's, and then we're down to the wire, down to the last item that I received, that I purchased. I got this big Tarn figure, Blockies Tarn, and he comes with his little sidekick. What's the sidekick's name? Tarn and, I don't know, wherever the hell it is. Nickel. Tarn and Nickel. So there we go. All right, last but not least, it's taken this long, might as well finish it. 4 Horsemen Studios Rising Suns, my extras that I purchased for the Rising Suns wave. I don't think I showed these off before that I got these, so we're gonna do it now. We have an extra Rogarian, and I haven't opened a single one of him yet, so I have 2 of him now. I have an extra Manisha Cinderhorn. And I did open my Manisha Cinderhorn, video coming on that real soon. Just been sitting on it forever. Yoshana Kari, extra Yoshana Kari. And I'm saying extras of all these because I did order an all-in previously. Had to get an extra Scapular Crypt Breaker, so I have 2, 1 for each version. The Amir and for Scapular. I'm going through these fast because I'm not certain if I've talked about them already or not. I got not 1, but 2 extra of the Dwarf pack, the Exiles Under the Mountain. Running out of space here, we'll start stacking them up. I got an extra, oh, this is a Legendary Warrior. I think you were able to get like one of these, or I don't know, I got it somewhere, wherever the hell I got it from. Moving on. Neve. Broder, for my boy Brad. And Casper for my boy Michael. And last but not least, extra, whatever this scorpion looking dude is, Dispatar. This was a long video. All right, hey guys, thanks for sticking with me through all this. I'm gonna try and get back in the groove of making more toy videos, more unboxings. I appreciate all the interactions and comments. Thank you all. Until next time, peace.